Top of the morning. Top of the morning, you hear me? Of course, it's a blessed morning, you hear me? You know I woke up refreshed, you hear me? Prayed up, that's the only way up, you hear me? Focus standing on business, staying out the way, you heard me? And taking the bitter with the sweet. And understanding that, this all come with it, you hear me? Yeah, this all come with it, and it's all glory to God, you hear me? You know everything worked together for good for those who love God that's called according to his perfect. Yeah, so even if you're off course, you're on course, and it just go like that. But I'm gonna go here because I be hearing a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? Here, people hate. You know what I'm saying? But if you, like they say, if you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going here for a reason because I'm gonna call this one here. You heard me? The more they hate, the more they open up the heaven gates. Listen again. I say the more they hate, the more they open up the heaven gates to move on your behalf. Amen. And I'm going here because, I heard Jesus say one time, he said, sit at my right hand till I make your enemies your footstool. You listening? He said, sit at my right hand till I make your enemies your footstool. And I did a video one time. I called this when I say your enemies gonna let you know who you is. They gonna let you know who you is due to the fact you walking with the Spirit of the Lord on you. When you walking with the Spirit of the Lord on you, you listening? When you are walking with the Spirit of the Lord on you, they have other spirits operating out here. They got other spirits out here operating. They got spirits of envy. They got spirits of jealousy, hatred, greed, slothfulness. They got all these other spirits that people are operating off. Listen up, bro. You heard me? That's why God is saying the words, you heard me? He said, write his word on the tablet of your heart. You heard me? He said, write his word on the tablet of your heart. So when circumstances pop up, you heard me? And people, when circumstances pop up, people do things what's deep down in their heart, what they've been harboring and stuff, you heard me? And I'm going here, you heard me, for this reason here, you heard me? By them having so much hate out here, because I kind of got off course just now, by them having so much hate and doing hate crimes, you heard me, towards certain people, you unlock the heaven gates to move on their behalf. Listen up. The more they hate, the more they unlock heaven gates. This is why I'm telling you this here, you heard me? I'm going to go to the story of Daniel again. You listening? I can go to the story of Daniel and I'm going to go to another story and I'm going to show you when they hate, they unlock heaven gates. You heard me? Now, Daniel was a praying man. You heard me? Daniel had an excellent spirit due to the fact, God had put his favor with Daniel's life, but God knew Daniel's heart and he knew what Daniel was capable of because, like he said, I knew you when you was in your mother's womb. I knew you, you heard me? And God knows us inside and out. He know what we gonna do before we do it. So when the king had the favor that God gave the king to look at Daniel's life like this, he gave the king favor. He gave Daniel favor through the king. And the king was about to put Daniel over the whole kingdom, but the king messed around and he told these other princes this. So when he told the other princes this brought envy, jealousy, and hatred. And they said, well, we need to come up with something to get him out the way. This how this go down, bro. Like, and when they came up with it, like, well, we can't get nothing up on him. Only thing we could get on him is how he pray 3 times a day. So we going to make up something to the king about why he pray. And then we going to get the king to sign a decree and we going to get him thrown in the lions den. So they moved, they manipulated the king. And the king knew something wasn't right because he had to go throw his favorite dude in the lions den. You heard me? When you make a decree back then, you got to stand on that, you heard me? So the king threw him in there. But the king went back to his spot. He couldn't sleep or nothing. See, when you play with the wrong one, when you really play with the wrong one, you ain't gonna better sleep or nothing. You ain't gonna better go to sleep when this God is telling you, bro, you tripping. He like, man, listen. Listen, bro, when you can't sleep at night, God trying to tell you something, bro. Straight up, that's just real talk, you heard me? So God ain't about to let you go to sleep and sleep good and you done play with one of them ones, boy. No, indeed. You play with one of them ones, ain't no good sleep, rest, none of that, you heard me? Your level of happiness is gonna come from the way you treat people. But the more they hate, the more they unlock heaven gates to move for them. See, when Daniel was in the lion's den, I can only imagine as soon as he went in there. This is a man of God, bro. You heard me? But soon as he went in there, these are hungry lions, bro. You heard me? They supposed to eat him soon as he walk in there. But if God spoke to the fish and told him spit Jonah up, what you think he'll do a lion? He created all of it. The earth is the laws and all those that dwell in it. Let's get that straight. Yeah, so once he went in there, God sent the angels to shut the lion's mouth. You listening? So when the king go back the next morning, he like, man, say Daniel. Because he knew Daniel was special. You heard me? People could see when certain people just special. You heard me? And the king said, Daniel, you up and up? Daniel like, man, I'm good, man. The Lord I serve sent the angels to lock the lion's mouth. But check this out. You know how it go down, huh? I always tell you, it have to go down before it go down. They ain't deserve that, bro. This come from pure hate. So once he went in there, he had to go through that to bring God glory. He got to give God the glory, you hear me? God got to show him who he is and whose he is too. You hear me? Yeah, I'm going to protect you around the worst of the worst. I'm going to make sure you good. When these lions supposed to kill you. So when you come out of this, you going to know I'm real, and then they going to know who you is too. You heard me? This done deepen your fate for me because you know what's up with me. But I had to put you through some more stuff to show you what's up with me. Yeah, and I'm going to let you know what it really is with them too. So the ones who got them thrown in there, the king got them thrown in there, their wives, their children and all that, killed all them from playing with a child of God. Now, I've been told you play with certain people, you curse your whole family. But the more they hate it, the more they unlock heaven gates to move. Ashak, Meshach, and Abednego, they throw them in the cross. Look, why y'all ain't bowing down to the golden image? You listening? So they hated on these people, got them shot in the cross with the king. The king said, y'all better bow now, or I'm going to throw y'all in that fire and I'm going to turn it up 7 times high. When you one of the ones, you standing on business, bro. You know God going to move and this just how it go. Just come with it. You heard me? So I'm going here because the more they hate, the more they unlock heaven gates to move. This is a hate crime, throwing the people in the fire because they don't want to bow down to a golden image that you made like you God or something. You heard me? You out your mind, man. This power that went to your head like you could make somebody bow down to a golden image that you created. You heard me? Man, them people like, man, you stupid. You heard me? So they throw them in the fire. But you know how it go down. I say the more they hate, the more they unlock heaven gates to move. And when I tell you, bro, them people ain't have a burn, scorch, nothing on them. When they burning in the fire, the king look in the fire, you know he seen something he ain't never seen before in his life. These people supposed to be hollering, scorching. He supposed to be sitting like a fear tactic to anybody who don't listen to him. This is what they doing. So when he looked in there, the people ain't burning up or nothing, and they ain't tied up or nothing no more. And he seen the fourth one look like the son of God. He like, Lord, you done played with the wrong one. You heard me? You done played with the wrong one. So when they come out of there, he like, the one who throw them in there, look what he say. Look, the king say, hey, Shamisha, but y'all get out of there. You heard me? Then he like, y'all better not say nothing about Ashak, Meshach, Abednego God. But I'm showing you, you heard me? The more they hate, you heard me? The more they gonna get the heaven gates to open to move for you, bro. You heard me? The more they hate, the more they gonna open up the heaven gates. You heard me? All you gotta do is stay purified, stay on the right side of justice. Clean hands, pure heart will win every single time. So let them hate, you heard me? And understand this here. God said that in the word. Sit at my right hand till I make your enemies your footstool. They think they hurting you, they really helping you. They think they hurting you, but the whole time, they helping you. So be mindful of that and understand the more they hate, the more they open up heaven gates to move on your behalf. Stay up, stay focused, you heard me? I love all y'all. One.